today I'm going to be telling you about how to make it in varsity. Yay! After all, guys, who doesn't want to make it in varsity? Probably all even want that first class degree, right? Yes, guys. So yeah, this is what we're gonna share. I know sometimes it can get very rough. You think of dropping out, but guys, I guess this should be the last of your options. You guys must just ace school, like you must just make it. I wish you all the best, and I'm gonna try and impart some, bits of knowledge from my experience on different ways that you can, use to your own aid to help you achieve in university. Of course, there are those people who always used to say, no, I'm cool with 50%, but let's just be honest, guys. Let's be honest with each other. I guess we all want good grades. This is the truth of the matter. I'm sure we all want 90s. If possible, everyone would just want a 90% or an 80. So, and that's what we all aim for. But of course, there's some modules that are chowing to an extent where you're like, you know what, Lord, a 50% is fine, 50% is okay. But that's not what we want. Let's aim for the best. So these are the tips I'm gonna give you guys on how to get good grades in university. So the first thing is, let's start with basics. Guys, attend class. It's as simple as that. Of course, I know they give you study guides. They give you study guides where you find, all the sources you have to read. You've got a library. You have, probably most of you have textbooks, and you can easily sit in your room and read all those things. And I know in many universities, they don't take a register because there might be too many students. Yeah, of course. But in some universities, they do take registers. For instance, where you just a few students, in your faculty. But I understand that in those massive, huge institutions, like I went to University of Pretoria, they really didn't take registers. Because they tried to do it using stuff called clickers. But later on, they were like, nah, let's stop this register thing. So you could choose not to go to class. Just sit in your room and read everything all by yourself. But guys, that really doesn't help you. It's better you go to class. Why? Because it is at class where the lecturer clearly cancels out certain things. They'll tell you, I thought twice. Of course, I included this in the study guide, but you don't have to know this for the test. So it will save you time because you don't have to sit down going through a whole topic that has been, cancelled out of the syllabus or the study guide, for that term. Then, so some class where lecturers give tips, hints. You hear them saying statements like, I love this section. Then it's an indirect way of telling you there are high chances that I might test you guys on this section. So then you just, you write a small note in your notebook, then you put a super NB. That's what I used to do when I was doing undergrad, and highlight. If you have a red highlighter or a yellow one, whatever. That's the use of those highlighters you guys buy. Oh, I used to see a lot of guys with, classmates with cases full of highlighters. Some people would even bring them to exams, and I'm like, what do you want to highlight in an exam? Because some of us would just go with a pen and that's it. But anyway, that's the use of highlighters. Put an NB and highlight that this is crucial for the exam or semester test. So that's tip number 1. Go to class. Tip number 2, choose your friends wisely. Guys, friends are very important. The people you hang out with, they can contribute to your failure or success in university. Yes, it's not a myth, guys. It's real. Take it from me. So, I know this sounds savage, but guys, it's real, eh? Watch out. Watch out for those smart kids. Yes, watch out for them. How will you be able to recognize them? Some of them do speak in class. Those kids who always raise their hands. Yeah, they sound smart. Of course, it doesn't mean that if you speak in class, then you're smart. Because, yeah, it has been proven there are those kids who always raising hands in class, but really, the grades don't say, they don't correlate with them raising of hands in class. But it can be a sign that can, help you to see, okay, this person sounds smart. They seem to be on top of their game. They're always asking about, future stuff. stuff you guys don't even understand, but they it seems like they're getting each other with the lecturer. We had such people in our classes. They were so brilliant. Then also, if you're doing well, you'll be invited to awards, functions. I'm gonna talk about how you can get rewarded for working hard in varsity. It's very possible. The same way you used to have prize giving days in primary and in high school, it also does happen in university. So I have a whole video on that. So yeah, you can watch you can watch my go to my channel. You'll find a video on how you can get rewarded for your hard work in varsity. So when you go to those functions, you meet up with those brilliant minds, because the mere fact that they are in that at that function, it means they did well and they've been invited, like they're being recognized for their achievements. So you can hang out with those people and make friends. So what is the importance of hanging out with people with direction, people who are focused, people who know what they want out of the degree they're studying? Those people are very dedicated, right? And when you have group work, you'll find that you will have a lot of group assignments. I know we all had group assignments. It's only lazy people probably will have group assignments, because they might just be free riders and get to do nothing and let everybody else do the rest of the work and get free marks from other people's blood and sweat. It does happen, guys. So but when you have group work, then if your friends are dedicated people, they're on top of their game, they know what they're doing, then you can come up together, be group members, and you'll go to bed with peace of mind, guys, because you'll be knowing, this friend of mine, they know what they're doing. You don't have to worry about, is that group member going to reference the work properly? Are they going to use enough articles, enough sources, enough premises, whatever? Are they going to bring out a coherent structure? Are they even answering the question? Let's start there. So when you play with people who are good at what they're doing, good at the degree, they don't have to worry about all those things, because they're on top of their game and they're definitely going to produce a good piece of work. And then you just combine your efforts and get very good marks. This used to help me. It really used to help me in university. I used to do group work with my close friends, and they were very smart people, trust me. Okay, so I talked about attending classes, then I talked about the type of friends you should pick. Number 3, let's talk about putting in effort, guys. It's as simple as that. If you don't work hard, if you don't put in effort, if you just sleep and galavant city, do all those crazy things, you're gonna fail. Unless if you have the brain of a computer, you can just scan through pages and have everything in you, then yeah. But if you're a normal human being like me, I guess you have to put in some work. So this calls for studying. If you want to get a first class degree, you just don't study, go an extra mile, guys. Study thoroughly, go through the scope twice, thrice if you can. If there's anything that you don't understand, go and ask the lecturers. It's one of the point that I'm gonna touch on now within a minute. So yeah, study extra hard, put in hours, guys. Of course you need to sleep. Doesn't mean that you must stay up the whole night and be pushing books. Nah, I'm not saying that. You need to take a break. It's good that you take a break, go out, get sunlight, breathe fresh air, take those nice walks, go for shopping when you get, because go to Mr. Price. I know that what most students can afford. Unless if you're a very rich kid, then yeah, you can go to those events. But yeah, just go for shopping, guys. Have fun. Fun in a good way. Yeah, be careful. Fun in a good way. Then yeah, but you must study hard, guys. Study hard. That's the whole point of varsity, isn't it? That's why you are there. I remember during exams, I would sleep for 3 to 4 hours. That was enough. Then after the exam, then I'll come back and take a nap. Yeah, and then work for the next, put in effort for the next exam or semester test. So work extra hard, guys. Then 4th point, let's start with it. I mentioned it just now. Consult with your lecturers, guys. Make friends with your lecturers. it really helps. I know some people might label you as the lecturer's pet, because in high school you were called the teacher's pet. Yeah, in university we don't have teachers, they are called lecturers, so a lecturer's pet. But it's okay. Trust me, it does help you. When you are 1 mark away from writing a sub, you know, you don't even make it to the sub, you just failed, but you just need 1 mark to make it to the sub. If the lecturer was constantly seeing your face, you know, constantly seeing your face, guys, they'll be like, I see that, you know, you were putting effort throughout the semester. Let's just look for some way where we can put, you know, award you just 1 mark so you can write this up. So it will help you. Even for when you have to do research, or you call it mini dissertation in the law faculty. Yeah, when you have to do a mini dissertation, if you've already made friends with some lecturers, you know, you can start discussing it, you know. They're like, okay, I have this topic, give suggestions, then they'll be more than willing to help, because they know you've been constantly featuring in their offices. It really does help. Even with assignments, my friends and I would go and feature in these lecturers, you know, offices, go and ask what you don't understand. And one of the reasons why some people are not friends, not all, but some people cannot even be friends with the lecturers, because you don't study, you don't even know their work, you don't even know what to ask, because you're not even reading in the first instance. So guys, do your work, read. When you study hard, that's when you start to see, you know, concepts that you don't understand, like what's really happening here, and then you can just, okay, let me go and ask, you know, my lecturer, and yeah, it will be useful. Trust me, it will take you a long way. Then my last point is, do past papers. They really help. Don't do them so that you can sit down and cram everything and hope that at least one of those questions will be asked. No, guys. You do past papers just to test if you are knowledgeable, or you are well equipped to answer questions, because sometimes you can read all the information, go through the scope thrice, 4 times, whatever, you know, everything is in your head, but you don't know how to approach the questions, and you can fail, right, with all that content. So it's good that you know how they ask the questions. You know, you look at the memorandums, what do they expect of you, which material or information out of all that you've gathered is relevant for the certain questions, you know, certain type of questions. So you need to do past papers. I know in every universities, I'm sure at like some website, you will find, you know, previous year's papers. You can go as, you know, far as the past 10 years or 4 years or so. At my law school, they had a law house, so that's where we go and just give, you know, the guys who are working at the law house your email, and then they'll send you past papers for that specific module you've requested past papers for. So yeah, it really used to help. Trust me. If you are lucky, some lecturers do repeat the same questions. So yes, yeah, that sense it helps. But don't do past papers so you know, just do past papers and hope that they'll ask that. You might be screwed. Trust me. Do your work. Just use past papers to sort of like guide you on how you should answer questions and what to expect, you know. And above all, pray, guys. You all pray to something. I pray to God, Yahweh. So pray for God to help you in all your plans and everything you do. And yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video. Just go to my channel and you can see all other videos that I talk on a lot of topics. When school is not going well, you know, universities, we all have those days. There are those modules that, child, guys, it's real. What to do, where to seek help, you know, how to save money. Because I have a lot of videos on, you know, varsity related topics. I even have a video on first year students, like dear first years. Specifically meant to advise first year students. We all know what happens to freshers when they get to varsity. So yeah, guys, enjoy everything you're doing. Wish you all the best for your studies. Bye.